Good?
Yeah.
You ready? Is my throat straight? I have no idea. We're gonna roll anyway.
Ah! Okay, got it.
And welcome back to EGCU, your esports and gaming culture updates. My name is Payton.
And I'm Gavin.
Let's get right into it. So, Call of Duty Cold War event.
I'm sorry, I'm really low energy. I'm sorry. Do it again.
Huh?
Do it again.
Do it again?
Yeah, do the
thing
Call of Duty
again?
Cold War. I'll like slam the table or something. Okay.
All right. Call of Duty Cold War. Yeah?
Let's get into it.
All right. So, what day was it? I don't even know what day it was. A few days ago, there was an event in Warfare for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
Warzone.
Did I not say
Cold
Warzone?
War. You said Warfare.
Did I say Warfare?
You did say Warfare.
Idiot! In Warzone, there was an event for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
There you go. You got it.
Did I get it?
Yes.
Am I good?
We can fix it in post. It's movie magic.
Yeah. Anyway, first of all, the event was sick.
Oh yeah, it was amazing.
Off the rip. Did you do it? Did you see it?
I watched. I knew I wasn't gonna do it because it looked very tedious.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm gonna watch other people do it.
Okay.
Sort of like how I do a lot of things in life.
Nice.
So I watched Nick and Tim.
It was Nick, Tim,
Cloaksy, and Courage.
Courage was doing it, yeah, too. Yeah. Okay. So I started to do that, but I was like, wait, can I just load into the game and do it? So I went to the game. So I was sitting home, and I did the event.
Yeah.
And it was kind of dope, actually. So what they had you, it was a special lobby that you had to load into. It literally just said, learn history or be doomed to repeat it.
Yes.
So you click on it, you go into the game, whatever. Everything's blacked out. Like, you know, normally it would say the name of the place and all that.
Yeah, it's all like
all that's blacked out. Yeah.
Like in
and
Black
so
Ops.
yes.
Connections.
And yeah. So then what happens is, so you go down. It's on respawn. So if you die, you just come back and do the rest of the event, which is nice because I was kind of afraid that if I just die, I'm just like beat.
Yeah.
And so you're doing that. So you jump down, you get guns, stuff like normal. And then there's like objectives to do. So the first one I think is like secure the map or something like that. Then mark something in the back. So you gotta go secure the map, and then you gotta go decipher the location or whatever. So you gotta go do that. Mine kind of glitched on the third one, which was like find the weapon.
Oh, yeah, because Woods was standing in
Yes, but I couldn't find it. I was so it was me and like this. It had to be like a 13-year-old kid.
Oh, yeah.
And we were sitting here racking our shared brain cell, trying to figure out what to do. And I was just like, I don't know what's going on. I was like, I don't know either.
Well, good thing you didn't, because the weapon was an SKS with like a sniper scope on it.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Sounds
like Woods
fun.
hands it to you, and then I was watching the stream, and Nick goes like, "Well, this gun's underwhelming."
I was gonna be some giant like minigun thing that's just like or something. But anyway, so like that part ends, and then here's where it gets good, right? So then everything blacks out. There's like a little trailer, and then you drop down again. Or I don't think you drop.
No,
down.
you have to rush.
You have to run to the stadium. Yes.
Yeah.
And bro, when I tell you, I was freaking out
Yeah.
because where it put me, I was so far away from the stadium.
Your heart rate was like 200 BPM.
It was just, come on! I gotta get there. And so it's funny because the kid was like, he's like, dude, I'm not gonna make it. I was like, I'm not gonna make it either, man. We're done for. I walked through the doors with 10 seconds left. I slide canceled the entire way. My pinky hurt.
It's like what was that show? It was like Amazing Race.
Yeah, just I was dipping. And so all that stuff happened. Like, so actually, a couple minutes before that, somebody started spitting like numbers at you.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like,
write it down.
having flashbacks from Black Ops. Just like the numbers, Mason.
What do they mean?
What do they mean? It was so much fun. And then actually, and obviously after that, after the bomb drops or whatever,
you get the trailer.
You get the trailer, which
I'd like to point out. Everyone was calling me out, saying, "Oh, that wasn't Kennedy or whatever. It was Reagan." Nixon, Reagan. It was Reagan.
Reagan. It was.
I
Reagan.
was right.
Gavin was right.
Screw all of you.
Yeah.
Everything I was going crazy.
Yo, speaking of Reagan, somebody made the joke on Twitter. It's like we press X to drop off crack in the ghetto. It's like, oh no. Oh,
the trailer though looked amazing.
Yeah, it looked really.
I really expect it to not look anything like that.
And I know for a fact.
Launch.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know for a fact that it's like, you know how you like see the Burger King commercial or the McDonald's commercial. Whatever new burger or new BS they have,
I already turned
looks
off.
really, really good.
I already turned off my ears because you said Burger King.
You're right. Okay, like McDonald's or like Wendy's or something, they'll have like, you know, whatever new burger they cooked up, and it looks really, really nice. And then you go there, and it looks like somebody like literally sat on it and like, just threw it in the bottom of an oven. Like it's the same effect. So like it looks really good on the trailer, but I don't know if it's gonna be that way unless it was recorded on either a really good PC. Or a PS5 or Xbox Series X dev kit. In which case, I would believe it looked like that all the time.
You would hope so.
I would hope so.
That's
what
we're thinking.
Hope it doesn't have Halo Infinite syndrome. That's what I don't want, right?
That got delayed, right?
Yes.
We just talked about it last episode. Of course it got delayed.
Yeah. So it's just kind of, I really hope it lives up to the hype it just created. That's what I want.
Yeah, it's set like a real
high bar.
So
you know, normally at the end of a game of Warzone, when you win, it'll be like, you know, it's like in memoriam and everything, and then you'll be able to talk to everybody at the end.
I wouldn't know because I haven't won yet.
Haha, idiot. I've won. Anyway, so like everyone kind of goes into a lobby and you can all just like talk for like 30 seconds. Everybody was like, "Oh, it was so good. You're about to pre-order that right now, dude."
Yeah.
And then, sure enough, at the end, it's like pre-order now. It was the perfect like. At the end of the Harry Potter ride, they try and sell you a wand, right? You walk right into the gift shop, that thing, that's what it is.
You stole that joke from Courage.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he said the exact same thing.
Did he?
Yeah, cause they popped in and the store was now like updated so it says Cold War at the bottom.
Oh, it does say Cold War at the bottom.
So Courage is like, this is when you finish a ride at Disneyland and they lead you right to the gift shop.
Well, joke's on you. I did the event. I didn't watch, so I didn't get that joke. We just have a similar frame of mind. We built different.
Oh, okay.
Me and Courage are built different, so that's...
Yeah, okay, alright, yeah.
See what I mean?
Yeah, I see.
Anywho, that was great. I hope Call of Duty Cold War lives up to the expectations. If it doesn't, L.
But, can we talk about, like, current Warzone right now?
Yeah.
Season 5. They need to change the floor loot. I am sick of picking up Bruins post-patch. And having them be a pea shooter.
Well, I mean,
and we just get smacked by an Origin once I turn a corner. Like, I'm not playing multiplayer. I'm playing Warzone. Please.
Live. Come on. I don't know. Like, so the whole Bruin nerf thing, like, the Bruin when it's built up is still good, but that all that nerf really did for me personally is make the one on the floor actual garbage.
Oh yeah.
That's all it's done for me.
You want an Odin? Or an EBR?
Odin, please. EBR, I hate EBRs.
Oh, the EBRs are...
I will say, I picked up a car off the ground the other day in Superstore, and I literally, like, 2010 Black Ops quickscoped somebody. It felt so good. I wish I recorded it. I wish I did, but...
You don't have GeForce?
Huh?
You don't have the automatic replays?
On GeForce?
Yeah.
I should smash
What?
GeForce is gross.
Listen, I do it for multiplayer if like I go off and I want to go back and be like, hey, I did that.
I did that. So.
Yeah.
Anywho, yes.
Speaking of multiplayer,
yes.
we can talk about COD Champs now.
COD Champs. Holy F.
All
go
right.
off. This is you.
So,
go sick, King.
First of all, GG's to Dallas Empire. Beating Atlanta FaZe.
Was it a good game? It was a good game. I guess.
I will say Champs, this was the first Champs that I've watched since definitely not Infinite Warfare. Definitely not Black Ops. I don't think I watched any competitive Black Ops 4. I watched a little bit of BO3. So I'll probably say that. This was the last competitive Call of Duty that I've watched since like BO3. And it was really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched the weekend. I didn't watch much of the bracket play. I watched...
I mean, that's the important part, right? Is the finals. Like,
yeah.
You know, that's how it is.
I watched because I was rooting for Huntsman because it's a lot of like the OG optic. So I was like, okay, this is like a hometown.
This feels natural for me.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So I was rooting for them. I didn't get to watch the Optic Gaming versus Huntsman, which was like big storyline wise. I saw the 1v1.
A lot of bad blood in there.
Yeah,
Woo!
I saw the 1v1 Envoy versus TJ.
Mm-hmm.
Just the reaction wise was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I watched against London Royals, who I didn't think were actually going to be like that high of a team, and they beat them like comfortably. But then they got to Atlanta FaZe, which was like the semifinals, and they like I don't want to say they collapsed,
right?
But it's just a lot of miscues.
It was a different team almost. Like so, it happens in other sports all the time, right?
Yeah.
Where like like the football team or like a basketball team just isn't playing the way they played the night
before.
before.
Yeah. So like
something's wrong. Somebody said something to somebody and it was just like not correct. Like it's just it happens all the time. And in games like these, it's super critical because like one misplay can just mess up everything. You know?
So they go into the first map against FaZe and they win. It was Hardpoint. I forgot what map though. My apologies. But second one was they win the first map.
Yep.
Like comfortably too. Like they
were good. Like nothing was wrong.
The rotations were really good. Their gunplay very good. And then they go into I think Arklaw's S&D, and then they kept it to round 11. But then it started to trickle down, and they didn't win a map.
And just snowballed backwards like.
And then they get into the third map, which was Gunrunner Dom. Yeah. Which they weren't so strong with. I remember watching a couple of videos with Scump talking like post tournament results, and he would always talk about how like Gunrunner Dom isn't like the best map for them, and it showed because they got their spawns kept flipping, and FaZe just kept dominating the B point. So in Gunrunner, this is the map where it's like a mining sort of.
Yeah, I know Gunrunner. Yeah.
So B site, we've played Gunrunner a couple times. Yeah. It's like the mining site. So they will just sit in the back, MP5s, and will just dominate that point.
Pause right there. Actually, I just want to make a point. MP5s everywhere. It was like MP5 and a knife for almost everybody. It was kind of insane to look at.
Envoy was running a ram at one point.
Really?
Yeah.
Although I will say, shout to Nick Merckx. He made a video where like, you make it like there's a really really good Ram 7 build in it. Yeah. And if you look at the actual time to kill, it's like one of the top 5 in the game.
But but MP5 got a buff 2 days before like the biggest tournament of the year. So the meta turned from M4s to MP5s or MP4. I'm sorry, M4s and MP5s to just MP5s. Yeah. Like AR players switched to MP5s.
I mean, it's so good. Like you can't,
And then after those, so in Gunrunner Dom, I want to bring this up because I want to get your feedback on this. Yeah. So Simp, like MVP contender this year. He was on like an 8 kill streak, and killed Scump and started shooting his body.
Oh.
Yeah.
Toxic.
Yeah. So and then I believe he killed. Not Arcides. He killed Rossini, who teamed with Simp, but was now on Huntsman because I believe he was subbed on. Right. Killed him as well, shot his body. Do you think... So, there was a lot of salty Huntsman fans. Yeah. And personally, like, I am a Huntsman fan, but, like, when you're in that environment, when this is crunch time, do you think that is not appropriate, but would you be okay with doing that? With shooting other people's body?
Oh, it being toxic?
Oh, yeah.
It's COD culture, though, right? Like,
there's always a villain. There's always a villain.
It's always talking shit. It's always somebody's the bad guy, right? Like, it's always just there.
For the longest time, it was like Aches, Parasite. Now it's like Krim, but it's mostly like behind the scenes stuff with Krim. Yeah. And we'll get to him in a second. And now it's like Simp. Everyone fucking hates Simp. You either love him or hate him. Right. I mean, the kid's a god. I can't... I'm not going to take any credit away from him. But he played really well on that map. And then fourth map, it was another hard point. It was St. Petrograd. And Huntsman just completely dropped the ball. And they lost that map. So I'm pretty sure there was another... No, they won 3-1. Atlanta. Okay. And then they moved on to the finals to Dallas. And Dallas was just on another level. They completely controlled every single game. I didn't get to watch most of it, but I watched the meeting before that sent them into grand finals, and Glacier I think had like an 8 kill streak to end Ramaza S&D.
Wow.
So him and Krim on another level. Shotzi again played really well as well. Hook and it's always the 5th person.
Yeah, I know.
Thank God they're going to 4v4
because you can't remember
there's
more
so
than 4
many
names. Holy
there's
crap!
So many names.
You know, they have like the real name and then their tag name in the middle, and I can't keep up ever.
It was a super fun tournament to watch.
Yeah, my Twitter feed was actually I kept the way I kept up. I was doing other stuff, so I couldn't watch all the tournaments. But the way I kept up was on Twitter because everyone. Yeah. It was the first time in my life a COD tournament was all up in my Twitter feed.
I think that was the most times I looked up on Twitter simp. Because everyone was reacting to him shooting bodies, and he had an interview after, and he was like, I mean, I'm just a competitor. Yeah, like Pristini, who's my teammate, and he's soft. And they're like, oh, you're toxic. Yeah.
Listen, I told you, it's in COD culture.
Yeah,
to be
you got to be an alpha.
You got to be alpha male,
especially with COD. Like this,
Call of Duty, like it's just how it is, you know. So, it was a lot of fun to watch.
It really was super fun. I'm excited for next season. Again, they're going down to 4v4, so Roster Mania is going to be hell for us to cover.
I can't wait to see who ends up where, who gets played, who's absolutely
gets
shafted.
Yeah.
So that'll all be fun.
We got a lot to cover.
Oh, yeah.
So, again, GG's Dallas Empire, and